almost knocked you on the floor. Wouldn't be the first time. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Hi, everyone. Guten Abend. Willkommen Sie ein Southern New Jersey. I am Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop, and welcome back to another, what is it? A live sale. Mm-hmm. So, what you got? I know I did not do a preview for you. I also didn't do my follow-up video today. Did you see my thrifting video that I posted yesterday? I had to change it because I got a strike because I had down by the riverside and I wasn't going to get paid. I would have thought down by the riverside was public domain, but I got smacked. And so there's still a little bit of it in there, but another song came on. But anyway, that thrift haul, or that shopping trip from yesterday, you guys didn't see everything that I bought because I didn't do the haul. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm going to do the thrift haul video tomorrow so you can see it. You enjoyed hearing it, Donna? That was recorded. I recorded that live. That was last year's Ocean Grove Choir Festival. Oh, and I'm going to be back singing this year at this year's Ocean Grove Choir Festival. Now, that's not really what I'm here to talk about. I'll talk to you about that some other time, but the date is Saturday, July 20th. This year, it's on a Saturday instead of a Sunday because it's the 75th anniversary. And I first sang in 1986, I think. But my mother is going to be singing and some other folks. Anyway, I'll tell you about that some other time. But if you're anywhere in the Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, if you can get to Ocean Grove on Sunday, July the 20th, that's the 75th anniversary of the Ocean Grove Choir Festival, and we are going to raise the roof. The final number is going to be the Hallelujah Chorus, and the choir this year is probably going to be at least 500 voices, and there'll be more than 1,000 people in the audience. I'm telling you, it's going to be fantastic. I hope you can get there. I'll tell you more about that some other time. Yes, Uncle Henry might be there. No, Uncle Henry has gone to his rest, so he'll be singing from up there. Let's bring in the man behind the curtain. What time is it? I think it's always at 7 o'clock. Randy, come down from Connecticut. Come on down. Try to, get a hotel room. The concert is going to be, I'm telling you, go to my archives of videos in the Old Curiosity Shop YouTube channel and look up my Ocean Grove videos. You'll see little bits and pieces I've from the last couple of years where I've recorded a little bit of the concert. I'm telling you, it's just, yep, Ocean Grove, New Jersey. Yeah. Anyway, I will be telling you a whole lot more. I got off on a tangent on that. I'll be telling you a whole lot more about that. I'm going to be getting the music in the mail any day now, and we're going to start rehearsing. You can sing too. Well, I can't film it because I'm going to be in it, but the Ocean Grove Camp Meeting Society, they will film it. And it might even be streamed live. I'll tell you what, I promise you I'll give you more information about it. So, but I need to, that's my fault for getting into it. And I appreciate you guys having interest in asking questions about it. But let's bring in David. Okay. Oh, and Robert and Laura, your organ pipes are on the way. I know you're still waiting for them. I fussed with different boxes and I finally got the right box, but you know, everything makes it to you. Have I ever not shipped something? And if I have ever messed up, it's because I mess up, you know. Sometimes the shipping department gets a little slack. They're on their way. You're going to love them. Okay, the man behind the curtain, where is he? He is right there. Are you ready, man behind the curtain? There he is.
Here I am. Maybe I'll participate and cover Beyonce at the concert. Say my name, say my name.
Say my name, say my name.
What is that, Destiny's Child?
I don't know. I'm not good at that.
Who we saw in concert in high school. They came to our school and they were in middle school.
I mean, here I was singing We're the Kids in America. Whoa.
Yes.
I was announcing Pat Benatar. And as soon as I got in the car, I knew it was Kim Wilde.
Kim Wilde. And there's a punk cover of that too.
It is?
Yeah, she's more raspier. She's raspier. How are you, Scott?
I am well. I am complaintless.
Complaintless, that's good.
And
I will be happy to do start stops for you. And all that is holy in a live sale.
Well, I appreciate that. Okay, is my lighting okay? Am I too bright?
You're great. Lighting looks good.
Okay. You know, I think tonight I only have 21 items tonight. I'm not totally happy. Yeah. Sometimes I'm over the moon about the things that, you know, I've got things to sell, but I don't know. I'm feeling lackluster about some of the items I have tonight, but I don't know. You can't always hit one out of the park, can you?
Not always.
Not always. Okay.
I will. I'm going to help you write some things down. Look, I'm using a dip pen today.
What are you going to dip it in?
Inkwell. My inkwell.
Oh.
I've been playing with my fountain pens this past week, so. And I'm wearing the old deco ring. Check it out.
Well, let me see it.
Ooh.
No, move over because it's behind the words.
Behind the words?
I mean, I can see you on my... Oh, I can see it now. Okay. Nice.
Nice.
And you actually have it on the right finger. I can't wear my grandfather's ring on the right finger because my fingers are too small.
I'm using tape because it's too big for my pinky.
That's nice. Cool. Yeah. Wordsmith already sees who's looking over your shoulder. He's going to tell us all about her during intermission because I'm man, I'll tell you what. Are you okay?
Yes.
You shouldn't have had that burrito for breakfast.
It's the creaky chair.
Uh-huh. Okay. It's time for a live sale. I ship from lovely southern New Jersey, and I'll do the invoices sometime tomorrow. Sometimes I wake up, 5 o'clock in the morning and I start pumping out the invoices, and sometimes it's later in the day. And if you haven't had a chance to watch yesterday's thrift haul, go watch it, or shopping video, and then you'll see everything tomorrow that I thrifted yesterday. We're going to put David, we're going to hide him, wave goodbye to his handsome face for a moment, and we will get the ball rolling tonight. And we're going to start out. Will you put on the screen for me, David? $15. I have a hand-blown blue pitcher with an applied handle. It's got no chips or cracks on it, and it has a rough pontil on the bottom. And I know that you guys who are experts in your Pilgrim glass and that kind of thing, you know how to tell by the pontil, and I always forget. So I'm not going to try to tell you who made it because I don't know, but it's a pretty blue glass blown pitcher, probably from the 60s, and it stands 5 inches tall, and it does not have any problems with it. You can see that I did show you the rough pontil on the bottom, and it's got a little thumbprint.
Yeah, I love that pattern.
Yeah, I kind of do too. So folks who like this color, who also like to collect glass which has sort of a colonial look to it, no chips, no cracks. It's $15. We will, let's see, I've given you the measurements, and anyone interested in that, we'll wait a couple of seconds.
Yeah, just to remind everybody, the sales move quick. So if you're thinking about it on the fence, you may lose it because it's going to keep moving on. Jenny Mac's in at 15 first.
Okay. And I don't do that to trick anybody, but we've only got an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I don't want everybody to sit here all night. So, and even when you go to a live auction, they don't talk it to death and wait to get a bid. If people are interested, that's cool. And if not, then we bring it back another night, or we bring it back at the end. Yeah. Thumbprint, Karen. Yeah. In there. I like that too. That's on the inside. I can feel it.
Lori Perry's at 17.
The high bid is 17, and we'll go ahead and count it down. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the pretty hand-blown, applied handle, blue glass pitcher. Put that back down there on the floor. Yeah. So David is accounting for the fact that there's a lag. He sees that, and he's just put the stop in, and he will hit refresh, and it might be Jenny Mac.
It's going to be Jenny Mac at 18.
It's Jenny Mac at 18. Jenny, thank you.
Jenny Mac.
8675309. Oh, that wasn't Jenny, was it? Who was that?
That was Jenny.
It was
309 Jenny.
Is that your phone number, Jenny? Okay. Oh, I got 4 sapphire blue Philbies. Yeah.
You remember when you had me researching Philby wear? The sapphire blue. I think you had a platter with a lid. You're like, get in my book, David.
Yeah, if they don't say Fire King, then they can be like fake China, right? Chinese. But these
we're starting to do that.
$12 for all 4 of them. Little custard cups, and it is the sapphire blue color. There are 4 of them, and it is Fire King. So you could bake little custard pies in these. The Philby pattern you saw.
Bonnie Abrams at 15.
40s and the 50s. And there are some little refrigerator dishes that have lids. These are the little custard cup things, and these, I don't believe that they are blue. Yeah, they're blue. Yeah, they're sapphire blue. All this Philby stuff has just the slightest. I guess at certain times when you spin it around, you can see that they show up blue. Do they show up blue on your screen?
Yeah, they're showing up blue. Yep.
Okay. There are no chips or cracks on little Philbies, and we'll count them down because I do think we have a bid.
Classic glassware.
Tapioca.
I was thinking of baking a nice egg scramble in there with a little croissant crust.
Maybe I'll have to do that because I think I've got some guests coming to the 1925 bungalow bed and breakfast. 10. And now that I have a refrigerator and a stove, I've got no excuse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the Philby. Your mother made tapioca in them? I like
Crescent Moon is your high bid at 16.
Thank you, Moon.
Crescent Moon.
Now, I got 2 shoes. And I don't know why I had to do my head like that.
It's exercise.
How much are these blooming things? Oh, $8. You get both of them. They are identical to each other. I don't know why you need 2. They're not painted on that side. And I think these are probably a Japan. They've got that little, you know. So they are porcelain. And they are both hand decorated with flowers. Sorry, I'm not displaying these very well.
No, it's fine.
2 shoes.
Beautiful.
I guess people used to collect these shoes, right?
Oh, they collected some shoes. Some estate sales have been humongous.
Thank you, Melba.
But
Wasn't she the one with all the shoes? Marcos, remember that? What was her name? Remember all those years ago? I don't know. They'll
Regina Philbin.
Huh?
Regina Philbin.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Imelda Marcos? Markham?
Imelda Marcos from the Philippines, yes.
I don't know. That might have been an exaggeration. Something about all those shoes. Now, why do I remember that? What a ridiculous thing to remember. There's plenty of other things that you're supposed to remember. Why are you trying to remember that? Anyway, anybody want my shoes? Nobody wants them. What did I tell you? Just start them out at $8?
$8.
Well, these shoes are walking away because we ain't got no shoe collectors tonight. Come on. I didn't get to see Dee's haul today. You remember her shoes? Okay, nobody wants them. Let's put them down. And if anyone does, we
KP's in at 8.
Okay, then we will count it down. 10.
Catherine's at 10.
10. 9. They're only painted on that side. That side doesn't have any paint. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. It was a big deal, Jan. I remember all that business about that woman's shoes. Okay.
Looks like Catherine Byrne is your winner at 12.
Catherine, B-Y-R-N-E. Thank you, Catherine. Catherine. Ooh, I'm going to knock that down, so I might as well sell it.
Jeffrey, a big thank you for reminding everyone how to send their information.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Catherine outbid herself. Do you want to account for that?
Oh, we're going to charge her the highest amount.
Okay.
What was her first bid?
10, then 12. So 10.
You got them at 10. $5 a shoe. Good girl. Okay. Thank you, Catherine. Now, Would you like to keep your coffee warm the way?
Are you having trouble keeping your coffee warm?
If you are, you're not anymore. You can do it the way they did it in the 50s and 60s. Look at that. We are going to start off at 15 doll hairs. And what do you get? You get the Silex. Wait a minute. This is called the Candle Warmer. Patent applied for. And this was made by Silex. You know, the coffee people. I've seen pictures. I've seen the box that this came in. It's very sort of, you know, like 1955 to 65, something like that. But the way it works is you have the glass. You have the glass thing. These holes in the bottom, obviously you can't put water in this. And you do have these holes in the bottom of it. And you got 3 little feet. So you're going to put a candle down in there. And then you've got this top here. And it tells you Silex coffee warmer right here, candle warmer thing. And then, so this can sit on the coffee table. And you've got, hey, you've got a fairy lamp and a candle warmer at the same time.
Lori Perry's in at 15.
Then you put your coffee pot on top of this.
Carmen's at 17.
Carmen. Hey, Carmen. Did I shipped a flask to you, but I don't think that the invoice that I sent to you ever got through. Let me double check that. Can you let me know that you got the flask? I think I sent you an invoice, but I must have messed up because you did. Do you remember paying for it? I know this is personal. We're kind of doing it out in public here. Carmen, it's not a problem. I think I messed up on your invoice, and I don't think we'll look at it. Go back and check your PayPal and see if you've got and I'll check mine too. I don't know. I might have messed up on that. No, not right away. Relax. We'll fix it. We'll look at it tomorrow. But isn't that flask cool? Okay. So we'll count the coffee warmer down. You paid right away? Did I so you got the invoice. I wonder if I sent just say, yeah, I paid it. Lynn. Look at Lynn misbehaving. Shall we count this down? 10, 9. You hear me, David? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why is it so quiet?
I don't know. Everyone's being silent. They're sitting on their hands.
Well,
Lori Perry is your winner at 22.
22 on the Silex.
Thank you, Lori. I saw one of those at Round Top, and the guy thought it was made of gold.
Carmen, are you guys coming to Ocean Grove? Hold on. I'm sorry. It was who won my Silex?
Lori Perry.
Okay. I apologize, everybody. I'm not
22.
Okay.
Okay, Scott can hear all of you now.
I can hear them?
I'm just teasing you, Scott.
If you get to hear me now. What is that? Oh. All right, I need to do what I'm supposed to be doing here. Now, you know what? This is something that I really need to study. But it's kind of like coins, baseball cards. You know, there are certain categories you really it's almost like a specialty area of its own. Yeah.
Butter glass.
No. Not tonight, Floyd, but I do. It's Wedgewood. I'll be working on some more coffee pots really soon, okay? It is Wedgewood Jasperware. Why? Because they've been making it for like 500 years. And it's just one of those things. You've got to know the marks and the colors and the measurements and all that. And I've got a Wedgewood book. But we've got two. These are that green color. They're in excellent condition, and I will postage stamps too. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what they say on the bottom, but they are $20 for the pair. This is an offer up, and they are just under 7 inches tall. They are just under 7 inches tall, and they are marked on the bottom. And all they say on the bottom of them, it's its own thing. I mean, Wedgewood.
You want to give me a start or no?
Yeah, $20.
Got it.
Made in England, Josiah. Is it Josiah? Wedgewood. I don't know, 1750. I don't know. But you know. Now, they do say on the bottoms, and you'll never be able to see it because it's so tiny. They say, made in England. That's stamped on the bottom, and I know you can't see it, but that right there is made in England. And then that little word right there says Wedgewood. That's all that's on the bottom. Made in England, Wedgewood. So, you know, I felt fairly confident in buying these because I did see the Made in England stamp on the bottom. But, you know, who knows? That can be faked. There's some other little things on the bottom, but the quality is really there. Now, it's probably going to be a little blurry. No, I didn't have a preview today, Lynn, so it's a surprise. The quality is there on these. Now, I can recognize quality. So, but you're on your own now in determining whether, you know, how old they are, but they're not chipped or cracked. And it's that relief, you know. So the quality is there. What else can I say other than I don't study Wedgewood? But I thought it was nice to find two candlesticks. And we got a woman here, like a Greek woman, and she is strumming her lyre, as I am often wont to do myself.
Liar, liar, strings on fire.
Yes, just the other night I was sitting around strumming my lyre.
She's probably strumming some Fleetwood Mac.
She is.
As the Greeks often did.
She's trying to woo her lover from behind a tree or something of that nature.
Well, Bonnie Abrams has your bid at 25.
Okay, so there they are. I can't tell you any more about that other than made in England, and they say Wedgewood, but they're pretty and they have no damage. Let's count them down. 10, 9, 8. Yes, plucking it, not strumming. I think you do pluck a lyre. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
So talented.
Really nice quality, and regardless of how old they are, you won't be disappointed when you get your hands on these, even though it probably doesn't look very good over the screen. All right, I'm gonna kick that.
Margaret Howe is your winner with a high bid of 30.
How now, Margaret Howe? Margaret Howe got them at 30.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, dear. How now, brown cow? Where does that come from?
That comes from Sesame Street.
Was that a rhyme? That didn't come from Sesame Street.
Or maybe not.
Seems to be, I remember learning a little rhyme that goes, how, some, well, now I can't even.
Is that water or is that tea?
That was, it's time for all good men to rise to the aid of their country. Remember that? That was the sentence that you had to type, because apparently that hits like all the weird keys in front. Anybody remember that sentence from typing class?
Typing class. You know, I never had an instructor in typing class. She was always taking a water break. She was a smoker. We learned from the book.
Who else had to type that? It's time. Something about now is the time for all good men to come to the aid of their country.
Jeffrey Reed has the one I learned. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.
Well, I still don't know where how now brown cow comes from, but I do know it's time for some peachy pumpkin pie. Remember that, Lori? It's time for all good men to come to the aid of their country. So we have 2 peach lusters. And we're going to start off at $16 for both of them. No chips, no cracks. They're both made by Anchor Hocking. $16 for both of them. That one actually has Fire King on the bottom of it. So that's a nice little shell pattern vegetable serving bowl. And then this piece here is a divided dish, and it's made out of their white glass. Not Vitroc, it's just a milk glass. And they put that peach luster. Just so mid-century, you know. And of course, one of your aunts had that, or the church cover dish dinner, or you remember this peach luster stuff. People were still using it when I was a little boy in the early 70s. Yeah. So, oh, how now, brown cow? Oh, that's from Pygmalion, maybe. When they was, that might be right, Carmen. How now, brown cow? That might be where that's from. So, peach luster, $16, 2 pieces. Hello?
No bids yet?
What?
Pink luster. 2 for 1 monies.
All right, we'll come back. Now, the minute I say that, come on now. All right, we'll come back to that. Oh, let's do this. Ugh. That is a half a gallon.
Ooh.
That's a big one. An Atlas jar. We will $10. Anybody want to start us off at $10 for a half gallon Atlas jar with its glass lid?
Lori Perry's at 10.
Just over 9 inches tall. I never find the half gallons. Do you?
I have a couple of half gallons. I only pick out the ones that are at least 90 years old.
At least 90?
90. They're 90 to 100. And I haven't found anything older than that. I find plenty of the ones that were made after 2024. I mean, 1924. But I try to stay around the 90 to 100-year-old jars.
How old is that? I don't know.
I don't know, but that Atlas easy.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'd have to, see it, touch it, feel it, look at it. Touch him, love him, detox.
Well, anyway, it's a nice big clean half-gallon Atlas jar with its wire top and its lid. So
Poet Vic is your high bid at 30.
okay, we will count this Atlas jar down, and here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sprockets.
On the half-gallon Atlas,
I am refreshing the feed.
and
I have Lori Perry at 41 before the stop.
Thank you, Lori. Thank you, everyone who placed bids. It's appreciated. Now, $12 on the screen, good man. And what do you get when you fall in love? What is it? What do you get when you something? You get enough germs to catch pneumonia. We have a coffee and a tea, probably from the 1950s. There's a little bit of a deco flair to them. I just have the coffee and I just have the tea. They're not dented. They're in pretty good condition. They only say made in USA on the bottoms. And I will put these back up closely so that you can see. They will stack on top of each other if you want them to. But you can see the word tea, very deco. These might even be a little older than them. It might be, sometimes a little bit of the deco font drifts into the 50s, but that's definitely a 1930s and 40s font, is it not?
I think so.
Yeah. They have black knobs, which you can then see. They're clean on the inside. And this sort of machine tooled, turned, whatever you say, goes all the way around. They're not in horrible condition in, tea and coffee. But I just like that 1930s era.
Back in the day, Fines has a bid for 12.
Yeah, the pink ones. I've seen those sort of peachy, pinky colored ones. I think those are sort of 50s, 60s. Yeah, it does remind me of a diner too, Jeffrey.
You had a bid of 20.
I can see this in a diner. So there's coffee, there's tea. It looks like this one is brown. This one needs to be cleaned. There's some gloopity glook that just needs to be, you just have to clean this. And the word tea will not look quite as brown. So if you're seeing a difference, that's the reason why it just has to be cleaned. So yeah, chrome diner. Yeah, they sure do have a chrome diner feel, but so retro kitchen. We will count these down. Are you all set? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Lynn says she likes the brown.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Before the stop is a Florida Golden Girl for $29.
Thank you, Florida Golden. Thank you so much. And hey,
He's in the house.
now, this has some sort of pitting, which is probably not going to come off. If you are expecting to get this to look any better than it does, you might be disappointed, because I can tell when I look at oxidation, and I've cleaned this, that it's okay, but there's that oxidation of the surface of it, fine, but it's just not going to come off completely shiny and smooth the way the coffee and the tea. But this is probably from the 50s or the 60s as well. And it's $15. It can hang on the wall or it can sit on the counter. And what you can put in it is your paper towels. So do you see like sort of the pitting and the scratching on the top?
Mhm.
I just want you to know that that's there.
I mean, everyone's reaching for paper towels and they're paper all the time.
Paper towels, waxed paper. I love waxed paper. I probably have like 8 rolls of waxed paper out in my kitchen. I don't know why. I love me some waxed paper.
It's the feel.
And then at the top, you've got aluminum foil. So, and it's got little teeth. See? So you put your aluminum foil in there and you can go, whoosh, and it'll rip it right off because you've got these little like serrated teeth. Well, there's teeth on all of them. So watch out, watch out, watch out.
Back in the day, fines is your opening bid at 15.
So this is cute. You know, retro kitchen kind of a thing. All right, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I did not call them balloons.
You called those balloons. Fear not, everyone. When I see chat bids coming in, last second I do a refresh, and after the refresh, I have back in the day fines at 21 before the stop.
Thank you. Back in the day. Yes. All right, now I have got for you. Kind sir, would you put $20 on the screen? And what will you bid on for $20? You will bid on 6. You get all 6. And I've got all 6. I'm going to show you 3 of them. The other 3 are sitting right here, and they are in the same excellent condition. It's ice cream season. No chips, no cracks. And the American Sweetheart pattern. And this is in frosted, and this is glass. And these are Macbeth Evans. And it sure does look like somebody broke a bowl off of a champagne flute. That's the way they were made. There's nothing missing or broken from these.
Lynn is starting at 25.
The little aluminum.
Bonnie Abrams at 30.
That's exactly the way. Now, the aluminum on these are not aluminum. The chrome plated is excellent, not pitted. Excellent chrome plating. And you want to watch out on the American Sweetheart pattern because all of these, this little scalloped edge on the top, you'll get little chips up here. No chips on these. This is in the crystal, but the pattern on this with the Macbeth Evans, it's not really frosted, but it's kind of sort of frosted. It's like it's a kind of pebbly, yeah. But you can find these in pink, Monax, and these are the ones in the crystal. And so that little fits right down in there. So when you're eating your ice cream, you don't turn these upside down to lick it or it'll fall.
No.
Huh?
That'll fall right in your lap.
Fall right out. So anyway, all 6 of them, cute 1930s, and that's just enough. We're supposed to cut down on sweets. You can have 1 scoop, and then you stick a ginger snap in top of the ice cream scoop, and that's all you need.
Bonnie Abrams is your high bid at 30.
All right, Bonnie. We'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. 1 scoop, 5 refills. Now, Randy. What flavor, though, Randy?
Butter pecan down south.
Ooh, butter pecan.
Butter pecan.
Rum raisin. Rum raisin.
Jeffrey Reed, $38.
Who?
Mr. Jeffrey Reed.
Jeffrey Reed. At how much? 38. American Sweetheart.
Jeffrey Reed, America's Sweetheart.
Yeah. What are you going to serve, Jeffrey? Out of those little things. Now, David.
He's going to serve emulsions mix from the pharmacy.
Enjoy. David, would you place on the screen $18 for me, kind sir? And I've got a 1930s kitchen lot for you. I like to put together miscellaneous pieces that might appear in a 1930s or 40s kitchen. And so everything you're about to see, you'll get. This is one price. And you will get 2 cute little 1930s juice glasses. You'll get this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Hazel Atlas nut chopper with the wood in the bottom, just as it was manufactured. We'll take a closer look, and then you also get this cool little coffee tin, which is then a bank, which is a little bank. See? So this neat little Bocar coffee tin, all for one, $18. So the little tin, put your oyster ice cream. Oh yeah, Dolly Madison. And this says freshly ground coffee. Look how deco that is. And then you can save your coins. And then at the breakfast table, these 2 little panel optic, and then the little lines are painted on there. The little 1930s breakfast glasses, little juice glasses.
Karen Rees is your bid at 18.
And then also
you say oyster.
So you have a red wooden handle, the spring. There's the tin red lid, and the measuring cup has got its 2/3 cup, half cup, 1 pint. Then all the ounces are over here on this side. And then it does say Hazel Atlas on the bottom of it. And of course, there's the blade. And these originally, when these were manufactured, that little circle of wood came with them so that you didn't tear up the blade. You didn't damage the blade on the bottom of the glass. So that little piece of wood goes in there. And you can still dice your nuts with this if you care
Bonnie's in at 20
to do so. $10. Oh, shall I count it down?
You say oyster, I say potato.
So you can decorate your kitchen with these and use them. 10, 9, 8. Read my lips, David. I can't count down.
I got you. I got it.
7, 6. I shall exaggerate my lip movements. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Use my shirt. Don't use Scott, don't use your shirt. I didn't wipe my nose on my shirt, did I? I have an itch.
Sometimes you just have to scratch that itch.
Yeah, but my nose isn't running. Not today.
Karen Reese is your high winning bid at 21.
Karen Ruiz. Now, she settled this for us before, David. And I'm sure I'm wrong. 21?
21.
Okay. How many folks have we got watching, David?
341.
341? Come
Hit the
on.
thumbs up button if you get a chance.
Give us a thumbs up. Give it. Did it? Nobody bought my peach luster, did they?
No peach luster. It's blank.
Well, they're going to have to wait until the end. Now, look. Why don't we do anybody want a Manhattan vase? Of course you know you do. Now it's not Park Avenue. Park Avenue doesn't have the bubbles on the bottom. David knew that.
And much taller. I couldn't believe how tall the Park Avenue is.
Yeah. So that's the actual Anchor Hocking Manhattan. That's the real thing. The Manhattan from the 35 to 45, something like that, Dave. Late 30s into the early 40s. No chips or cracks on it. And we'll start at $15, and we'll see if anybody wants a Manhattan vase. $15 on the Manhattan vase. It's got all its little bubbles around the bottom.
Lovely, lovely. Linda Thample is your opening bid at 15.
Okay. And it's 8 inches tall.
You know, I have a Manhattan compote that glows under black light.
Is it crystal? I mean, when I say crystal, is it clear glass?
It's clear. It's the first one I've seen that has a greeny glow tin.
I didn't think Manhattan put, I didn't think Anchor Hocking put.
Well, you know, someone must have goofed around early on. You never know.
They might have, because usually that uranium was added for color, for different colors. That's, I don't even have a black light anymore. I need to get one because people want to.
I'll show you at intermission.
No, I don't not believe you. I'm just
no,
shocked.
it's just cool. I mean, I was shocked because I've had some before, and this one glows. I have another one and it doesn't glow.
How strange. Well, we will count down this Manhattan vase made by Anchor Hocking. Nice Art Deco pattern from the late 1930s. 10. We do have a bid, I think 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
You have a bid at 16.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, 2, 1.
Got it. No, just in case. That's your bid.
I want to dance like Uma Thurman and I can't get it out of my head. I know those aren't the words.
Okay. Linda Thample, your bid is at 25. There's no just in case, so that's your bid.
Yeah, but she outbid herself.
No, Patty Thurman came in at 16. So she did not outbid herself. She outbid Patty from 16 to 25. Oh, Gerald. Yes, that would be great. I would scoop all that up. Gerald Bull said, can you imagine if Anchor Hocking made black Manhattan glass?
Oh, wow.
That would look fantastic.
Lynn, that doesn't seem fair for you to have to pay that much for it. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I don't want to make Lynn pay more than she intended. I do not want you to pay more than you intended, Lynn. So why don't who were my two? Lynn was my high bidder there with a just in case, but we don't have just in case. And there was somebody that came in just under her.
Lynn started with 15, and then Patty Thurman came in at 16, and Lynn bid just in case 25.
All right, I'll tell you what, Lynn. Let's talk about it for another 10 seconds, and we'll count it down again just to make sure that we don't overcharge anybody, because I'm not in the business to do that. All right. So anybody else? We will go ahead and say that Lynn DeThample may have our high bid. Let's put her just above, what, 16, 17. Put your bids back in again. I don't want to cheat anybody out of anything. Come on, let's do it so we can count it down, unless you changed your mind. Okay, so Lynn is...
better change it fast or we will both be
good.
sorry.
All right. So Lynn has the high bid now of 17, and we'll go ahead and count it down again. If anybody else is interested, you can jump in there. I feel like that's more ethical to do than I don't want you to pay more than you wanted to. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. What are you laughing at? 2, 1. Do I look blurry on your screens?
I don't see a blur.
I mean, am I fuzzy?
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Now, Lynn is at 22. Jeffrey Reed has a compote that glows, and Eric, Urban Antique, says he'd seen some old blob top bottles and even some wine bottles that have glowed under black light. So, you know, though that's the early stuff, I think.
David, who won the Manhattan?
Lynn DeThample at 22.
Okay. Not that I wasn't riveted to your commentary, but I wanted to make sure.
Yes.
It's 2 minutes.
Very clear.
It's 2 minutes before intermission. Guess what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to show you. We're going to take an intermission, but wait, don't go to the toilet yet. Let me show you a couple things that I'm going to be selling in the second hour. In the second hour, if you didn't have a chance, we bringing her back. Now, yes, we did not have a problem. Don't start asking questions in the chat. The person who won this before, we worked everything out. It's just being offered again, which is not a problem. So there's no controversy over this. We just had a little bit of a change. So we're going to sell her again in the second hour. We've also got, wow, look at that. We've got, wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, David. We have got some stuff. What else have I got to? Woo, we've got that. We've got some, oh my gosh, there's more stuff to be sold tonight. So let's bring David in. It is time for
Intermission.
And I will, you want to sell something, David, or do you want to show them that head, or what do you want to do? Want me to make you big?
No, this is something Tammy's going to lift, but I just wanted to show everyone because this stuff is still out there. I couldn't believe she found this at an estate sale.
Well,
this
sure.
lady, she did it in a preview at one of our videos. I guess it was a haul video for shabby chic haul, not too shabby. I told her throw on some earrings for darling here and give her a necklace. I just thought it was cool that someone collected this. I didn't know these were collectible stuff. But that's a nice store. mannequin bust. Got the earring holes, and I had Tammy throw some bling in there. I think she's gonna list her on Macari. So just browse the Macari site. I think that's what she's gonna do. I just thought I'd show a wider audience that mannequin head. I thought it was gorgeous.
I like it. I like it.
Nice.
I like it. David, what's coming up?
Where's the pup?
Yeah,
He's right here.
You gonna show him?
Yeah, I'll show him. Oh, you're bad, Jack Jack. Good thing someone asked about him. Here he is. Thank you. He had this. He's playing with this candlestick.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Go play. He has so many toys here. Jack Jack. He's my buddy now.
Well, I don't need a full 5 minutes, so we might as well rock the Casbah and keep this thing going here.
Rocket Amadeus.
I am excited to offer to the home project person a lamp, or it needs to be relamped. Now, this was always manufactured as a lamp. It's green. I don't know what color it looks like on your screen, but you have to trust me when I tell you that it's green, although it may have a little bit of a sea glass or an aqua kind of a look on your screen. It's American-made pottery, and you can see on the top it was always a lamp. It has no damage. It doesn't have any crazing, and it doesn't have any chips. Now, there was green felt on the bottom, of course, and then there's the hole for the electric cord. Turning something like this back into a lamp is one of the simplest home projects that anyone can do. This is a really pretty piece, and I'm going to date it as an American-made piece of pottery. And I would say that it dates between 1935 to 1945, something along that line. And it's 11 inches tall. 11 inches tall, and we're looking for an opening bid of $20, and you'll have a beautiful lamp. You just go out to the hardware store and you get one of those lamp conversion kits. Looks like there's some dirt at the bottom that I didn't quite completely get off right there.
May I suggest, if you go to a flea market,
oh yeah,
or you look for lamp pieces, the old fixtures, and not get the cheap, super bright, fake brass light kits, just find an old lamp with the old patina. That would look gorgeous.
Always. And it's much cheaper. Those new kits that you get at the hardware stores are more expensive. You can find an old, beautiful old socket and then put whatever kind of, you just put your cord through here, right? And you snake it up. You put the threader, and you got it. You put a socket on there. You can put a neck on it if you want. You can put a harp on there so that you can put a shade on the top, however you want to do it. So it's a nice 1930s, 40s era piece of American pottery. Almost 12 inches tall, and it's waiting to be turned back into a lamp again. So $20 is what we're looking for as an opening bid on the lamp. Are there any questions, comments? It's a really pretty green color.
You were not sure of the make, right?
There's no maker on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a number, and the number says 885. But there is no maker, and the 885 is right there. But there's no.
I'm going to pull one book. They normally signed everything. but it
Who?
looks like Abingdon. And they only made these things for not even, I don't even think 20 years.
Yeah, I don't. It looks like a classic Ohio pottery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's got the look, the color. You saw a lot of classic forms like this in the 30s. This would fit beautifully in a colonial revival home. So yeah, it'd be a really pretty table lamp. It's nice pottery. See. All right, we do have a
One bed.
Yep, so we'll count it down. Karen has the high bid at 20, and we're going to count it down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is a lovely shade of green. It's a really pretty shade of green. Whoever wins this, you're going to love it. You is. Ooh. UM.
Live chat.
I've got another lamp, a German lamp.
Trojan for you at 25.
Thank you, Trojan.
Thank you, Karen, for bidding.
Let's do the Russian samovar doll again. We talked about her. I think she was in, when did I have her? When I did my sale with Patrick. Was she part of the Unbreakables? She's big. She's probably she's probably pre-World War II. I think she's 30s, 40s, really 30s era. And she is a Russian tea cozy. That's a big teapot or samovar pot. She's completely padded. I'll let you see her up close. She is original, and she's wearing her original costume. She's got you know, little tatters here and there. Her dress is silk, so she's got a little bit of silk damage here on that sleeve. She is $22. $22. Let's take a look at her. The face looks like that squishy rubber. It's not. She has her face is sort of covered in a rubber mesh. I don't know what the face is made out of, but it is. Her face is painted. You can see, and there's like a almost like pantyhose covering her face. I don't know what to say.
What start did you want?
$20 is where we start on her. She's got glass earrings. There's her. Patrick was telling me what the name of that hat is, and now I don't remember her little Russian hat. She's got a jewel at the top of her hat. Then she's got her pearls, and she's clutching them. Look, it was made that way. See how they go through her hand? Clutch my pearls. But I guess if she's a Russian, she would say, I'm clutching my pearl. I can't do a Russian accent. My favorite Russian was the Princess Karagan from Karagan, Princess Karagan. She was fierce in Downton Abbey. Princess, would you like us to store your luggage? What luggage? I have no luggage. Do you remember her? Go find her. The Princess Karagan, the poor thing. She was in. Do you remember her, Joan? I loved her. She was so fierce, and her long-suffering husband. So there's the dress. It's a little faded. She's got a pigtail, ponytail, and there's her hair. I mean, the back of her head is a little. She's been sitting in that recliner all day. I call it, old recliner head. What? Recliner hair?
Becky Leslie's your bid at 25.
So she's got recliner head, Come on, sweetie. Fix your recliner head hair. And a little bit of her bow is a little ratty back there, but she's seen, and her hand, the fabric is kind of coming off of her hand. Her brains are showing. And then if we lift her dress, hold on, darling, you can see here's her under, and then this would go over the teapot or the samovar or whatever. Yeah, she's got hat head. Pull your dress down. All right. And she's got even beads down the front of her dress. This is silk. And look at all the little beads down the front of her dress. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Frau Bucher. So she's big. And if you don't want to put her on a samovar, you could use her as a pajama cozy. Put her on your bed and shove your unmentionables up in there after you get up in the morning. She doesn't smell funny. She smells fine. Yeah. So, yeah, she smells okay. And we will count her down. What luggage? I don't have any luggage. 10. What's the high bid?
25.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Jeffrey.
2, 1.
Okay. Your winning bid was $25. Becky Leslie.
Nostrovia. Blecky. Becky Leslie got her for 25.
Becky Leslie for 25.
Okay, let's get it. Where is she? 25. Thank you, Becky. Now, look at this. This is nice. That goes back to the 30s. It is a German porcelain lamp base. This is waiting to be turned back into a lamp. $20 is where we start. It has no damage, and it is about 8 inches tall. Let's take a look at this porcelain lamp. At the bottom, you'll see the word Germany. Okay. This is something that would have been made in the 20s or 30s. It's really nice hand-painted German porcelain. Look around there. You come up.
Wow.
It's all fired on here. The green, this part is what's painted here. But this is all, this green is fired onto the porcelain. And it has, you're going to have to put a socket on it. It's got its threaded, screw an old socket onto that. Put your wire through your electric cord, and out the bottom it will come. And you're all set with a pretty little hand-painted porcelain lamp. That's, if it's not 100 years old, it's knocking on the door. I would put this between 1925 to 1935. The quality, the colors, the way it's marked Germany on the bottom of it. This is brass here at the top, and it's just a sweet, sweet little lamp.
Jenny Mac is your opening bid at 20.
Speaking of the trusty, there he is. Trusty, I was trying to remember, Patrick, the name of the Russian hat. The Russian hat. And you told us a couple weeks ago, and now I don't remember. But we'll count down this pretty little German porcelain, soon to be turned into a lamp again. Yeah. So 10.
22.
9. 8. 7. 6. Hi, D. 5. 4. 3.
Good night, D.
2, 1. Cocoa schnick. Cocoa schnick. Oh, she got a nice cocoa schnick. I know I'm not saying that right.
Her kokoschnick is caught in the wire. Ginny Mac is your winning bid at 23.
Jenny, if you don't have a German doily on which you will place your German lamp, I can tell you where to find one.
I know a guy.
I know a guy that specializes in German doilies. This is a crystal ball. Now that's lead crystal, and it is cut. Now I don't believe it to be terribly old. It's not an antique. But stick a candle in there and watch it sparkle, arkle. It is heavy lead crystal. $20 is where we'll start on this crystal ball. It has a polished bottom. It is nice and thick. And I would stick a candle down in there. That's fuzz from my towel. But it doesn't really, it's always underwhelming unless you turn all the lights out because you can't see it. You can't see it glow, you know. It's thick, heavy, hand cut. I think it's pressed and cut. This is all etched on here. This is cut in here, and then these stars are cut, and then these little lines are cut in here as well. And I think it would be really pretty with a sparkly candle on the inside, especially with all of the facets, how it would just sort of light up. It would be like a flickering snowball. $20 on this crystal ball.
Margaret's in at 20.
Margaret has the opening bid of 20. We're going to give it another 2 or 3 seconds and we'll count it down. It's very brilliant. And that, of course, comes from the lead content. You can see it sparkle on your screen, I hope.
It's got sparkle.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All the balloons.
I remember that one, Karen. That was a pretty one. Do you put a candle in it? Okay. The crystal ball.
Gin Fizz at 22 before the stop.
Thank you so much, Gin Fizz. I appreciate that. Next up at $14. $14. We have, you've all seen these before. What is it? It's a 3-footed cake plate in the sunflower pattern made by Jeanette. And you could find these in green and you could find these in pink. And they actually came inside big sacks of flour. Yes, they were in the sack. A lot of times the feet are all torn up. These are in good condition. It might look peachy on your screen, but it is pink.
Pink, pinky stink. Pink, pinky stink.
Tries that with your pantyhose.
Bonnie's in
Now,
at 20.
that fuzz is going up my nose. I'm still drying things with my dish towel that has fuzz on it. It's got the sunflowers on it. I think your love would be too much if I stuck by you. You're a sunflower. I think your love would be too much.
KP's at 21.
Yes, I listen to Post Malone. They're like, I thought you only listened to Benny Goodman. We can count. This isn't chipped or cracked either, and it is 10 inches across. I'm not going to use that good towel.
Bonnie's at 25.
What are you laughing at?
Margaret just says Dave the Houstonian. I don't know what that means.
I know, and every time I use it, I complain that you'd think there wouldn't be any more lint on it. I mean, how much lint can come off a towel? Does lint keep coming off until it just disappears? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Doesn't Post Malone sing Sunflower? And there's another singer on it with him. I can't remember who it is.
You know, I'm not too hip with Post or Pre-Malone.
Well, that's going to have to change. You're really hurting for business if that's the best you can do.
Desert Crone is your winning bid at 28.
Who? What?
Desert Crone.
Who? Desert Crone? Are you really a crone that lives in the desert? You are not. You are not. Well, maybe you are. I don't know. Is she a crone that lives in the desert?
Could be. What's in a name?
That's a champagne glass. Yeah, 77. You're 77, and you live in New Mexico. Rudy Valley. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rudy Valley with the Connecticut Yankees. That is a vase. It is pressed glass, not cut, but it's very brilliant. It's whichever company made it, they did a really good job. It's nice, brilliant glass. It's pretty brilliant for just, regular old pressed glass. $20. No chips or cracks on this thing. No chips or cracks.
You have an opening bid of 20.
It's 12 inches tall. So there's the base. And there's the stem.
Are you all about that base, Scott?
Because I'm all about that base.
Earworm.
That's like 8 pounds. That's 5 pounds. She's a big one. And I love the way it flares out at the top like a trumpet. Very crystal. We don't have water damage in it. What else can I say?
Gorgeous, big, brilliant, homeless. It needs a home. Connie Bearer Masio is at $22. Lynn's at 20. Patsy M's at 30. If need be, yes, KP, you could use that as a weapon in self-defense.
You have been promoted. You are one of my new elite employees. 10? Huh? 10? Let me count it down.
Let's count it down.
Your arm is hurting. I'm like the Statue of Liberty. I could go stand out on my front. I can be a sentinel. And dump, dump, dump. And the sentinel stood. Now, what is that from?
Archie Bunker.
No, it is not. Something, something, something. And the sentinel stood. That was a song I used to sing as a child. What is that from? I'm tell you what, I'm going to be a mess one day. I'm a mess right now.
Your high bid's 33.
10? Huh? 9? 8? What question from Karen? What's the question?
From Karen. Is it open all the way down?
No. Good question. That's a very good question. It is open. How much open space do you get? You get 7 inches. It is open down to right about there. And the sentinel stood. So right to about there. It's from here down. It's solid glass. So you get that much room for stems. Anything else? 10? Ballad of the Green Beret? No, I don't think so. 10? 9, but it might be. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Wow, that was fast.
What was?
Your countdown.
David, we do not hang around here. We do not pussyfoot. We get her done.
Get her done.
Huh?
You get her done.
These people got things to do. They're not going to sit there and watch me till midnight.
I understand.
Okay, the EAPG Vase. I'm going to be singing that song all night trying to figure out something, something, something. And the sentinel stood.
Patsy M, 38 is your winning bid.
Hey, make sure you wait till the end. I have an announcement.
He has an announcement, Kmart shoppers.
No, it's not Video Killed the Radio Star. It's an old song, like a nursery, like it was on one of my childhood records. You know, as a child. This is called 1,000 Eyes. Who made it? Ellie Smith. And this is $20. No damage on it. It's pressed glass. It's beautiful. 1,000 eye vase. And around the top of it, it measures
bit of 30, bit of 45, bit of 55.
10 inches across the top. And from the bottom to the top, it is 8 inches. Don't that pretty?
It's so pretty.
You have one on display all year? Yeah, it's a pretty one. I like that fan shape too. I like it a lot. And you know, you see this much of a fan, but you put flowers in it and they fan out, you know, the angle of the fan increases as you work your way out. You know what I'm trying to say. Now, I told a lie, and you can retract your bids if you want. way down at the underside of the bottom, there's a tiny little, like right there, not on the top of the foot, but on the underside, very bottom of the foot, there is a very small chip, and I must tell you that it is there. It is right there. So that little chip, no, it's clear glass, not champagne. It is clear glass, and there's a tiny little on the very base of the foot. So if anybody wants to pull their pull their bid, because I told you that it was chip and crack free, but it's got that little thing on the bottom of it. So we'll turn around and we'll count it down. Ready for me to count this down? Everybody ready? 10. 'I knew that was from a Mother Goose rhyme, and the sentinel stood.
I don't know the rhyme. It stood in the wood where an owl at the door as sentinel stood. I had to Google it.
Where an owl at the door, where an owl at the door for a sentinel stood. I think it was a song. I think I had a little nursery book with songs in it, and I imagine as a child I did not know what a sentinel was, so I had to ask. 10, 9. Thank you, everybody, for putting that in there, because I had forgotten. 10, 9, 8, 7. I remember the song, Judy. Yeah, can you sing it? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know it was a song. And an owl at the door as the sentinel stood.
Okay. Linda Thample was your high bid at 65.
It's Lynn at 65. Lynn
Yes.
DeThample. Okay, Lynn, did you get all those boxes? I think I shipped like 8 boxes to you last week. You did get them? And nothing got broken, right? Huh? What were they? Oh gosh, I don't remember. Just different things that you had won. I think I'm caught up with you. I've got a few more things I have to ship. $6. We're going to start off at $6 on these little things. I can't remember either. I can't, Now these are a little dirty, and I don't know how you would clean them, but they are little pixie Easter bunnies. This one is missing its little pom-pom. Now you can see the little $6. You get both of them. I know, Karen, yours is coming. Sandra Garcia, retract. That was on the Thousand Island Vase, right? Thousand Eye Vase, but you didn't win it, so you're okay.
Okay.
For Sandra, right? I don't have anything for Sandra. These two little bunnies, look, they have their little ears. They are a little dirty. I guess you could put these on an Easter tree. $6, you'll get both of them. They look like those little pixie things made in the after the war. They have strings to hang them. Now, the blue one, you see he's got a pom-pom on his chest. That little one lost his pom-pom.
Jenny Max at 6.
Oh, you're gonna head to bed, Lynn? Okay, sleep well. Thank you, Lynn, for coming. I'm glad to have you.
Regina at 8.
And they have, I guess you can put their ears the way that you want them to. $10, $9. Why do they have on blue eyeshadow? $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1.
Regina Rainey's at 8.
I don't have any music playing. It's awful. It seems weird when my house is quiet. I have no music playing.
Jeffrey Reed is at 10 before the stop.
On the bunnies.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jeffrey. We're going to end early tonight, kids, because I've only got like 2 more items. I didn't bring as many items tonight. But we will do the peach luster again because we didn't sell that. Oh gosh. Wow, we are really, man, I'll tell you what, we're going to end early tonight. It's okay. But I suppose we'll go ahead and let's do these. I don't know anything about this little set. I'm sure it's like a little child's. I think Hazel Atlas might have made this. And then there's silver around. So it's 4 little tiny cups and saucers. I think this might be in my Depression glass book. This is $12 for the 4 cups and saucers. Let's take a look at what it looks like. Okay. There they are. I think it's Depression glass. So there's silver around the rim, and there's a silver decoration on the saucers. And these little things could be for children to play with. That's only 4 inches, the little saucer. And no, I'm going to do that in the video, KP. And then this is 2 inches tall. So they're glass. And I don't know why I'm thinking anniversary, but I don't think that's the name of the pattern. Anyway, this would be cute to do. Yeah, I've seen that stand. There's a circular stand, and these hung. That's the one that I'm thinking of, Karen. There might have been 6 of them, and the saucers sat at the bottom, and then these hung around this circular metal stand. I've seen pictures of that in my Depression glass book. Thanks for reminding me about that, because I had forgotten. I just can't remember whether it was Hazel Atlas or not. It might be. But anyway, they're cute. So we'll count them down. No chips or cracks. And you get all 4 of them. Okay.
Evelyn's your opening bid at 12.
10, 9, 8,
You have a
7,
bid of 15.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mother Goose had a house. Mother Goose had a house. 'Twas built in the wood, where an owl at the door for a sentinel stood. I remember that now. That goes way. I went way back into my 1960s brain to pull that out. Because my mother used to read all of those at night. She would read all of those stories to us, and we could.
Evelyn Hill Enriquez is your high bid at 16.
Evelyn Hill Rodriguez. Okay. Thanks, Evelyn. This is a different set, and this is $8. I did not have these last week. This is a different set. Again, it's the six little Tupperware cups. But this time I've got 3 lids, just 3, although there are 6 of these. And you're also going to get, how many of you remember going, so you get 6 of these, oh, for pity's sake, and only 3 lids. Oh, well, we'll put 1 lid on. I know you want to know the size. Hold on and I'll measure them. But these, and then you're going to get the salt and pepper. Who remembers going camping or picnics in the backyard with the little Tupperware salt and pepper shakers? Look at that with the little lids. Now they need to be washed probably, but that's the real thing. This is the real thing with all of the information on the top. Did I tell you where we're starting on these? $8?
Yes, $8.
So you get the little yellow and the blue Tupperware salt and pepper shakers. Somebody always had these on a backyard picnic table or when we went camping in the summertime. So you get the salt and pepper shakers and all 6 of the cups and only 3 lids. That's all that I could find were just 3 of the lids.
Jenny Mac is at 8.
There's pink and green and peach. And then these 3 are blue and yellow and peach. So this color and this color are different. One is like yellowish peachy, and then that one is pink. A pinky peachy.
Bonnie Abrams at 12.
So the little Tupperware glasses stand 5 inches tall. Best thing to drink Kool-Aid out of. And the little salt and pepper shakers go with it. So we will end 3 lids. $10, $9, $8, $7, $6, $5, $4, $3, $2, $1. That's it. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores or just 1. Hello, is it me you're looking for? 'Cause I wonder where you've been. And I wonder what you do.
I have Jenny Mac at 26 before the stop.
Jenny Mac, 26. Thank you, Jenny. How many folks have we got watching us, David?
300.
The last thing we're going to do is tell you that you've got these. This is it. I told you I didn't bring I didn't bring as many items as I normally do, so this is it. The peach luster is $16 for the both of them. That peach luster, these 1950s, and these are made by Anchor Hocking. This shell-shaped peach luster bowl says Fire King on the bottom of it. And then there's your divided dish, also in peach luster. And now the peach will come off of these if you tear them up with a Brillo pad. The peach on this is very strong.
Carmen's in at 16.
These have seen very little use on these pieces of peach luster. So we'll go ahead and it's no chips or cracks. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And an owl at the door as a sentinel stood.
So Carmen's your winner at 16.
Carmen at 16. Carmen Sittler. Yep. Okay. Hey, everyone. Thank you. It's 9:45. Let's bring David back in. Are you ready to be
I'm ready.
There he is. That's going to be it for tonight because I really didn't have too many things that's just all I had for tonight. But I want to tell you thanks everybody for being here and participating. I'll do the invoices tomorrow. And if you're waiting on anything else, everything will be on its way or is already on its way. David, I always want to thank you for being moderator extraordinaire. I also want to thank those who helped out in the chat. And we're also answering questions. I know Jeffrey was, and I'm sure, some of the regulars in the chat were helping out as well. And I appreciate that. It really does help things run smoothly. And thank you. Thanks, everybody watching at home. And we'll go ahead and tell you that a week from tonight, it's the Two Chaps Live Sale.
Right. And it'll be on Vintage Uprising, Texas. And I'll drop the link. I don't know if most of you are kind enough to follow us. Tammy has a sale tomorrow at 2. And then Tammy and I will be together Wednesday night. But I'll just drop the link here for you guys.
Okay.
And they can bookmark it if they want.
And then the following Monday is Memorial Day, right?
Yes.
And I'll be having a live sale on Memorial Day with Patrick, the trusty.
Wait a minute. The 20th, right? No. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Isn't it 2 more Mondays is Memorial Day? Anyway.
The 27th is Memorial Day.
So we have next Monday night and then the Monday after that on the 27th. And I don't yet know. There might be something really special about that particular live sale. I don't know yet, so I can't tell you too much. I can't give away too much, but that should be a fun Unbreakables live sale. I think that's all I have to say. I don't know what else to say. What else to say?
What else to say? You have Patrick on the 20th or Memorial Day?
I don't know.
You have your normal sale after Two Chaps, and then you have Patrick, don't you?
Patrick, yes. Patrick and I are always the last, the fourth Friday.
So that's the 27th, Memorial Day.
Yeah, so I know Patrick and I are together on Memorial Day. Yes, so.
Okay, so you're solo next week.
If I have, no, next week is you and me.
Oh, the 20th, I'm sorry. Oh, Jeffrey wants me to show the Manhattan. Okay.
Show it.
The glow. Let me turn off this halo light. Pardon me. And I'll turn off one lamp and make it a little dark. See the green? Isn't that crazy? It's greeny green, and I have another compo, and it doesn't glow. So, and Jeffrey has one that glows.
None of the other pieces of Manhattan behind you glow like that?
Absolutely not. I tried. Never saw that.
Yeah, I broke my black light, so until I can get another one, I can't test it. You're welcome. Thank you. Back in the day, I appreciate that. David, did you want to show anything?
No, I'm good. That's all.
All right. Well, then listen, we'll say thank you so much. We'll see you next Monday night for the Two Chaps Live Sale. Join me tomorrow for the thrift haul. If you didn't get a chance to watch the shopping trip that I posted yesterday, hey, go take a look. I think it was a pretty good video, and it was a lot of fun putting that one together. And that's it.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for the support.
We'll see you next time. Thanks, folks.
Thanks for putting up with me.
Good night, everyone.